and welcome to the Double T Insider. I'm Caitlin Kravick alongside Brett Brown, bringing you the inside access into Texas Tech athletics.
In this week's episode, we travel to the Texas Tech Therapeutic Riding Center where Tech athletics is making an impact.
And later in the show, we speak with Lady Raider basketball's senior forward with a desire to teach, Kelsey Baker.
We also sit down with Red Raider Soccer's Georgetown native, Hannah Devine.
This week, we also visit with sophomore middle blocker, Lauren Douglas.
This past weekend, Red Raider football had their homecoming game against Kansas inside Jones AT&T Stadium. Texas Tech started out the game on top by putting the first points on the board with a 34-yard field goal by senior kicker Ryan Buston. With a little over 2 minutes left in the first quarter, Davis Webb threw a 13-yard touchdown pass to sophomore Reginald Davis, increasing their lead 10-0.
Heading into the second quarter, Texas Tech scored once again with an 8-yard pass to senior receiver Bradley Marquez, making the lead 17-0 over the Jayhawks. However, just before halftime, Kansas answered back with a 16-yard touchdown pass to Justin McKay.
Early in the second half, Ryan Buston made a 38-yard field goal, gaining 3 more points for the Red Raiders. But KU answered back with a 16-yard touchdown pass to senior tight end Jameis Mundine. With 5 minutes left in the third quarter, Ian Sadler completed a 6-yard pass from Davis Webb, scoring his first career touchdown.
Junior quarterback Michael Cummings ran in KU's last touchdown of the game, closing out the third quarter with a score of 27-21 Tech. In the fourth, freshman running back Justin Stockton made a 21-yard rush on the Jayhawks, sealing the victory with a touchdown for the Red Raiders. The final score of the game was 34-21 Texas Tech. When we come back from the break, we speak with sophomore receiver Devin Lauderdale.
Double T Insider is brought to you in part by Plains Capital Bank, a proud supporter of Texas Tech football. Ride with the good guys at Plains Capital Bank. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. Visit RedRaidersContest.game to register to win cool fan experiences. And by Texas Ford Dealers. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today. Ford is the best in Texas.
Welcome back to the Double T Insider. I'm Alexandra Haley. This week, we spoke with Red Raider football sophomore wide receiver Devin Lauderdale.
My name is Devin Lauderdale. My classification, I am a sophomore. I play receiver. I'm from Houston, Texas. Well, I grew up in Houston, Texas in the Southwest area. And my whole family played football. My dad played football. My uncles played football. My brothers played football, so it's kind of like in the family. High school, it didn't really prepare you for college. I mean, when you get to high school is just like you just playing the game just because you love it. When you get to college, it becomes more your life. Like, you do things, it's like a job. So, I mean, you want to feed your family after college, so you kind of take it more serious. First of all, I love the fan base. That's just number one to start off with. I love the coaching staff. They're out young and energetic. I mean, I just love the offense. I feel like it fit me perfectly here, so that's why I came to Tech. Well, I'm like the clown, so I mean, everybody loves me. I mean, I make everybody laugh, so my bond is really tight with the team. My playing style is very it's fast, snappy. I mean, I just got to play fast all game. I mean, that will tear a cornerback up, so that's what I feel like I should do every play. Things that motivate me for a game, I mean, first of all, I thank God for being there, for putting me in this position, that's number one. But, I mean, I just think of my mother all the time, so she kind of motivated me to finish school. She called me every day before the game. And then it was her birthday, so that kind of motivated me even more. I called, I was like, happy birthday, because she told me don't call her until I call her after the game, focus on the game. So I called her after the game. I was just like, happy birthday. She said she watched the game, she was very happy for me, and that I had a breakout game on her birthday day, so it made her feel real special. No, I just listen to a lot of music before each game, so that kind of put me in my zone. My biggest strength is, I feel like I'm strong. I'm mentally strong, I'm physically strong. One of my biggest strengths is catching too, so you have to know how to catch. I feel like I'm very strong at catching, so after that, I mean, you have to have good route running, so I feel like I'm working on that. That's coming along even better, so yeah, that too. Obviously, Jakeem Grant has the most receptions right now, so I want to be the leading reception. I want to have more yards than every receiver on the team. Even though we share the ball, we throw the ball 50 times a game. If you get a degree from here, I mean, you almost can get a job anywhere, so therefore I want to graduate from Tech too. It means a lot. My biggest role model is my mother. She's strong, she never shows weakness. I like when we go shake the fans' hands, I like that. I mean, I just like the crowd in general. I just love, because we have one of the craziest fan base. So it's like everybody loves Texas Tech. I grow close, very, very, very close with Coach Morris. That's number one. I mean, he got me here, so I appreciate him for that. But player-wise, I grow close with Jakeem Grant and DeAndre Washington. I kind of been knowing DeAndre before I came here. I mean, we was close, but we wasn't just close like that. So, I mean, he came here, he just took me under his wing and showed me the ropes and things like that. Andrew King, I mean, he's just like a big brother to me. He just teach me from right from wrong, too.
This week, we take a look at the impact Texas Tech Athletics is making in the West Texas community.
I have been working for the last several years to try to put a leadership academy together. The leadership class is one piece of that we have been working on to try to give some of our prospective leaders off of our different teams an opportunity to try to work together to learn some new leadership skills, and it's been a fabulous experience for me.
Lubbock in general just gives so much to us as an athletic department, and so anything that we can do to show them how much we appreciate their support. I mean, I love to give back to the community. I love kids, so this idea was so awesome for me, and I've never really worked with disabled kids, and so it's been really great to see how happy they are and just how grateful they are for the things that they have, and we're so blessed as a school and athletic department. So to see these kids so happy with even riding a horse is just really eye-opening.
You know, it means a lot to be out here just because of the things we get to see and the things that we get to help with. You get to see first steps and first words and first hugs, you know, and it's really, really amazing to see what this type of therapy can do.
This has actually helped him a lot. He was very isolated by himself all the time, and then we started coming out here and started opening him up to listening to everybody else here, riding the horses.
Well, you know, she has gotten so much stronger physically and gained a lot of balance, right? And strength in her core, which is important when you have stability issues.
We try to talk about our strengths and the things that we need to be focused on to try to help other people achieve the highest level of competition that they can, or the things that we can do to help people the most.
To be a good leader, you have to be a good person, and that's all around, whether it's on the court or off the court. You know, make sure that every encounter with somebody lets them know that you're a person of character and know your values.
What a better group than this leadership class and the things that we're trying to get to do together. And so for us, it was a gift, and we're so grateful that we've had the opportunity to come out here and watch the programming that they do, meet some of the folks that are here on a weekly basis, and what a great treat and gift for all of us from the athletic department who had an opportunity to come.
Stay tuned. After the break, we're going one-on-one with Lady Raider basketball's Kelsey Baker. This week, we sat down with Lady Raider basketball's leading forward, Kelsey Baker.
My name is Kelsey Baker. I am a redshirt senior forward from Mesquite, Texas. Mesquite was a great place to grow up. You know, there was a lot of people that like doing what I'd like to do. You know, we like to go fishing out there and hang out. It was great. It was a great place to grow up and a great place, you know, to play basketball. And there was a lot of competition out there, so it was kind of the place that made me who I am. One of the things that I liked about Texas Tech as a whole and as a university when I was being recruited was the tradition that Texas Tech has and the legacy that people before me have left, and I've wanted to be a part of that. I pride myself on being assertive, but I know sometimes that I can be passive aggressive, and I try to joke around so people can be comfortable with me and I can have the type of relationship that people, you know, accept, because sometimes if you don't have a relationship with people, they're not going to listen to what you have to say. So I pride myself on actually having a relationship with all my teammates and being friends with them first. And then being able to talk to them second. One of the biggest impacts Coach Whitaker has had on the program is just the basically legacy that she left and wanting to instill in us the same drive that she had. And I think that we are on the right track to getting that. And it's just great to have somebody that's so prideful about where they came from. So right now I'm in grad school for special education. So I would love to be a special ed teacher. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, I go to practice, school's not gonna be that bad. But you know, it's actually a lot more than just being a student and an athlete. You have a duty basically to the community to give back because of all the things that they're giving to you. So it's a lot more than just being a student and an athlete, but those are the two main components that people see. I have my undergrad certification in math and science, middle level. So right now I'm student teaching at McKenzie Middle School, 7th grade math. Oh, I love it. That's one of the best parts of my day is waking up and going to going to school and being able to teach and have an impact on these kids' lives that you know, may not have an influence other places. Sports can be an integral part in a child's life and in a kid's life. And you know, once you get a hold of a child, the sky's the limit for them. And especially with the generation coming up now, if you don't have a hold of them, then they can go, you know, astray. So I want to be somebody that they can look up to and a role model, and somebody that can help you, you know, enjoy school. If you can make work fun and you know, make the experience overall a good experience for kids, then they'll do better. I appreciate a lot of things that I didn't necessarily appreciate before. Community service means a lot more to me now than it did, you know, in high school and as a freshman. And I've been allotted so much over my lifetime that I can give back to somebody, and if I can make somebody's day, then that's one thing I would love to do. When I'm gone from Texas Tech, I just want people to know that I genuinely cared about everybody that I came in contact with and encountered. They don't have to remember anything about basketball. You know, basketball comes and goes, but my character is something that I want, and I know that is me. That's something that if you don't remember anything about me, or the legacy is that I care about everybody I come in contact with, and I want to give back as much as I can. Not being able to play last year, it means a lot more now. You know, you don't really know how much something means until it's taken away. It means the world to me to represent this university and to represent everything this university has given to me.
Stay tuned. After the break, we feature Red Raider Soccer's Hannah Devine. Next on the Double T Insider, we sit down with junior midfielder Hannah Devine.
My name's Hannah Devine. I play center back and defensive mid, and I'm from Georgetown, Texas. I came here because I loved the coaching staff that's here, Tom and now Todd and Gibbs. They're like my favorite coaches. I believed in the program that they were building, and all the players that they already had here were amazing, like Haley Hagsman and Connor Williams, and so that's why I came. I was homeschooled in high school, so it's a little different. In college soccer, you normally get recruited through club teams, so I played for a Lone Star out of Austin, Texas, and so Tom Stone and his staff went to a lot of our games growing up. I remember the first time I saw him, I was 12 years old, and he had a meeting for all the Lone Star players, and he looked at me like this as was talking. So he was just, I don't know, a big impact on me. And when I was looking around, this school had a bigger Christian feel than a lot of the other Christian schools that I went to. So that's another reason why I came here, is because of the Christian feel that like Tom and the players gave this team. My major is ESS with a minor in biology, and I plan to go to med school and become an orthopedic surgeon. Actually going to classes and then going to practice every day. It's tough being a student athlete, but I wouldn't change it for the world. You know, it's a privilege to get to play soccer and earn a degree at the same time. So my favorite thing about the John Walker Soccer Complex is the atmosphere that the fans give us. You know, you go away to another game and they'll have like 300 fans, and you come here as 2,000. So just having fans at the game is something I love about playing here. I would like to say thank you for supporting us. You know, they're coming out in the rain and the sleet. I'd like to say thank you for all of them. Before the game, I always like to sit in my locker with my headphones in, you know, say a prayer. And I like to try and talk to a few of the players that, you know, need a little boost or something like that. I like to send out a couple text messages. Before every game, we have a team devotional and like an inspirational meeting before every game, and that's something that I really enjoy. We have like 3 team prayers that we say before every game, so that's one of my favorite things. I think the big difference this season has that the other seasons didn't have is the maturity of the team. A lot of the junior class plays, and so now that we're all older and more mature, I feel like we move the ball a lot better and we know what we're doing, and so I think the team is just more mature all around. So one thing I've been trying to work on is becoming a leader. I'm not trying to step on Paige's toes or Jay's toes, but I'm trying to take a little more of the leadership role. I think you can expect us to continue to do big things and win games and just continue to grow as a soccer team, because we're all amazing and we're just getting better. Like, no one's going to be able to stop us.
This week, we feature Red Raider Volleyball's Lauren Douglas.
Lauren Douglas, middle blocker from Flower Mound, Texas. The atmosphere at Ole Miss just wasn't right for me. It just wasn't a good fit. I just really miss Texas. It's a lot different, so I wanted to come home. I like all the cowboy boots. People don't really wear cowboy boots at Ole Miss at all. It's just like the Texas vibe. People from around here have similar interests, like know what I'm talking about. Practice takes out 3-4 hours of our day, including treatments and lifting. It's really hard because you're tired after that. Or if you have early morning lifts at like 6 a.m., you're tired after that and to go to class, and then we have tutors, and it's just really hard to manage your time, and it's hard to find free time at all. My plan is to get into PT school. I want to be a physical therapist. I would like to work at a separate PT clinic. I don't want to work in a hospital. Preferably, somewhere like California, somewhere cool like that. But I love Texas, so I wouldn't mind staying here. I think that this season is definitely going to start a new era for Texas Tech volleyball. We have so much talent on our team. We have already beaten Baylor and TCU in the conference, and those are some big wins. And it's so much better whenever we get to play with a crowd of people supporting us. My Kia, she plays my position, and I look up to her a lot, and we always give each other advice. There's no animosity between players. They just accepted me right away when I came. I just think that everyone on the team is so focused on the same goal, and we're all in it, and we're just going to work together and keep going. I'm just excited to see what we can do. I know we haven't even gotten to our full potential yet. There's still so much more to come, and this program is going to be the best it's ever been.
Stay tuned. After the break, we're bringing you our tweets of the week and the upcoming games in Texas Tech athletics.
Welcome back to the Double T Insider. I'm Luke Heath, and each week we pick the best tweets about Texas Tech athletics and air them right here in the show. This week we're featuring tweets about Lady Raider basketball and Texas Tech football.
Robert Kellick tweeted, "Stand on heights of victory." Blake Crawford tweeted, "Good win for the Red Raiders today. Let's get some momentum to close out the year in style. Hashtag wreck 'em." Flaccavelli tweeted, "It's always a good day when the Red Raiders win. Hashtag wreck 'em." Krista Pirtle tweeted, "Candace Whitaker just repelled into the USA."
Well, that's all the tweets for this week's episode, but be sure to follow the Double T Insider on Twitter and check back with us next week when your tweet could just be featured on the show. Now let's take a look at Texas Tech's upcoming games.
Texas Tech volleyball heads to Lawrence, Kansas Saturday as they take on the Jayhawks in a Big 12 conference matchup. Red Raider football is in Fort Worth Saturday as they face TCU. The team's last trip to TCU resulted in a 56-53 triple overtime thriller. Kickoff is set for 2:30 p.m. Central and can be seen on Fox. On Sunday, Texas Tech soccer concludes their regular season as they host Iowa State from Lubbock, Texas. Kickoff between these Big 12 teams will begin at 1 p.m. Central. Red Raider volleyball returns home to the United Supermarkets Arena in Lubbock, Texas Wednesday. Texas Tech will play Baylor starting at 6 p.m. Central, with all the action being broadcasted on Fox Sports Southwest.
Stay tuned. The Double T Insider returns right after this break.
Double T Insider was brought to you in part by UMC Health System. It's our hospital. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. Visit RedRaidersContest.game to register to win cool fan experiences. Red Raider Club. Your support, their effort, our fearless champions. And by Texas Ford Dealers. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today. Ford is the best in Texas.
Well, that's a wrap for this week's episode of the Double T Insider. Thanks so much for watching.
Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with Texas Tech athletics. For Caitlin Kravick, I'm Brett Brown, and until next time, guns up.